Hello students, this video I am going to show you how to calculate LCR circuit in the series. Okay, I am going to show you how they are drawing the graph from LCR circuit also. It's a very important for your CBSE exam or ICSE exam or you are doing as a board exam. It's very important question LCR circuit. You can expect the question from LCR. Okay, L is the inductance, C is the capacitance, R is the resistance. This three is connected in series. Okay, so previous video as I told, the resistance and inductance have the phase difference of 90. The capacitance and resistance have the phase difference of 90. Okay, the current will be leads 90 degree for the capacitance, the current will be lags 90 degree for the inductance. Okay, that means it's a resistance, inductance, capacitance. Okay, so this will be lags 90 degree minus pi by 2. This will be leads 90 degree plus pi by 2. That means the phase difference of inductance versus capacitance will be 180 degree. See here, this I am taken as a voltage of R. That means the inductance will be minus 90. So this one I am taken as a VL, and the capacitance will be plus 90. This one I am going to take it as a voltage in capacitance. The resultant value, so this and this have 180 degree phase difference. Okay, so like this means you can take it as a VL minus VC because it's equal and opposite. Okay, so which value is more, like that side the graph will be moved with that side. Okay, so VL minus VC means the VL is greater than VC. Okay, so our resultant value will be somewhere in between. Okay, so this side will be VL minus VC, this side will be VR. Okay, so opposite side of this triangle, this is a phase difference phi. Opposite side of this triangle will be VL minus, it's a difference of VC. Sometime the C is greater means the graph will become as a inverted. Okay, the net voltage will be this side, it's a hypotenuse side. Okay, so I am going to use the Pythagoras theorem. V net is equal to root of VR square plus VL minus VC whole square. As we know, VR is the resistance, voltage in a resistance, voltage in inductance, voltage in a capacitance. So V net, the total value is equal to, the V is equal to IR, it's a whole square plus IXL minus IXC whole square. So as we know, VL is IXL, VC is the IXC. Okay, XC is XL is the inductance reactance, XC is the capacitance reactance. That means XL is the resistance of inductance, XC is the resistance of capacitance. Okay, so I is common for both the place. I am taken as a I as a common outside. So that means you will get V net is equal to it's a root of I square R plus XL minus XC. It's not a minus, you should write as a difference. In case C is greater means you can write C minus L also. Okay, the point is you are not able to write in a negative value. Okay, so I am taken as a common, so you will get it as a root of I square. Root of I square will be, answer will be I. Okay, it's a root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square. As we know, the net voltage is the current into total resistance. The total resistance I am going to call is Z. Z is called impedance here. Okay, the impedance, it's an overall resistance produced in a LCR circuit. I get cancelled. So Z is equal to root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square. So as we know, XL is equal to omega L, XC is equal to 1 by omega C. A previous video you should know how, if you want to know how this became omega L is equal to XL is equal to omega L or XC is equal to 1 by omega C, you can refer by my another video which one is a pure resistance and a pure inductance. Okay, so Z is equal to that much I got. Okay, so now we will go for the resonance condition and impedance triangle. So now I am going to draw the impedance triangle, which one is going to refer with only the resistance. Okay, x-axis will be the R. So this side will be XL minus XC. The diagonal side is the resultant, is that impedance. This is the phase difference. Okay, you can use any of this. It's a value sin theta. It's called sin phi, cos phi, tan phi. It is helps to find the phase difference produced in the circuit. Okay, sin phi is the opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite is the XL minus XC. So XL minus XC, hypotenuse side is the Z. Cos phi is representing adjacent by hypotenuse. So R divided by Z. Okay. The tan opposite by adjacent. So it's a XL minus XC divided by R. Okay. One more thing I want to tell you. So overall Z is equal to, you can use the Pythagoras theorem. You can use the Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So the diagonal hypotenuse side is equal to squaring of adjacent and opposite. Okay. So this is the value I got by Pythagoras theorem. Z is equal to root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square. Okay. Now I am going to show you how the resonance condition is formed. Okay. So at resonance condition, the resistance will be very minimum. Resonance condition XL is equal to XC. So that means Z is equal to XL and XC will be equal. It's going to be get cancelled. Root of R square Z is equal to R. The resistance is going to be minimum when the resonance condition is happen. Okay. If resistance is minimum, the current flow will be maximum. The power will also be maximum. Okay. So XL is equal to XC. Omega L is equal to 1 by omega C. That means omega square is equal to 1 by LC. So omega is equal to 1 divided by root of LC. So omega, what is omega? So we know omega is equal to angular velocity. So angular velocity is going to represent omega. Omega is equal to 2 pi by t. It's theta by t. So 1 by time period we can take it as a frequency. That means 2 pi f is going to represent as the omega. That means 2 pi f is equal to 1 divided by root of LC. That means f is equal to 1 divided by 2 pi root of LC. So we got what is frequency. Okay. Now I am going to draw with the graph of resonance condition. Okay. So as I said, the resistance is going to the minimum. Okay. I am drawing the graph frequency or omega, and it's a resonance condition. Resonance condition means applied frequency is equal to natural frequency. Here where the frequency is applied. Okay. Example, LCR circuit, it will be observed the signal is produced by the FM station. Okay. So FM station frequency and your frequency is getting matched means you can able to hear the sound. Okay. When you are adjusting the capacitor only here it's a tuner. So you can matching with signal of FM station. Okay. When your signal matching to the FM station, that time you are able to hear the sound. That is the time the resistance will be minimum. Okay, at resonance condition. So Z will be minimum. Z is equal to R. The overall resistance in the circuit will become as a least value. The current and the same point I and the frequency will be the maximum. Okay, the same thing, power and the frequency will be the power and frequency. This also will be the maximum. Okay, the power max you will get it. The another thing we know XL is equal to 1 by omega L. That means XL is equal to omega L. That means 2 pi FL. That means XL is directly proportional to F. So XL versus F is going to represent as a directly proportional. The same thing, XC is equal to 1 by 2 pi FC. So XC is inversely proportional to the frequency. That means you will get it as inversely proportional of XC. So both is meeting here. This is a place XL is equal to XC. So this is a resonance condition. Okay, that is a place R will be minimum, current will be maximum, power will be maximum. Okay, this is a graph is representing from LCR circuit. It's a very important point. These are the graphs many times in your board exam they asked. Okay, using of this concept. Thank you.